Hey, Bears fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The sports world woke up today to a rumor that's shaking every corner of the NFL community. And honestly, if this turns out to be true, it's going to be one of the wildest moves in recent history. Word around the league is that the Chicago Bears have pulled off something that no one saw coming. They've landed none other than Josh Allen, the superstar quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, you heard that right. Joshua Patrick Allen, the cannon-armed leader who's been the face of Buffalo for years, might actually be heading to the Windy City. Reports started flooding social media late last night, with insiders hinting that there had been intense discussions behind closed doors. It's still unclear how this deal even came together, but the shockwaves are already massive. Fans, analysts, and even other players are trying to process the possibility of seeing Allen in the iconic navy and orange. Could this be real? Or is it one of those crazy off-season rumors that spirals out of control? Either way, the buzz is electric, and everyone's asking the same question. How did the Bears manage to pull off something that seemed impossible just a week ago? The whispers began after a cryptic post appeared on Allen's official Instagram story. A simple bear emoji followed by a pair of eyes. It vanished minutes later, but screenshots spread like wildfire across every sports forum imaginable. Then came the so-called leak from a source close to the Bears organization claiming that an announcement was imminent. According to that insider, Chicago had been in secret negotiations with the Bills for weeks, trying to craft a blockbuster trade that would reshape both franchises. If that's true, then this isn't just a random rumor. It's the result of some serious behind-the-scenes maneuvering. The Bears have been desperate to solidify their quarterback situation, and getting Josh Allen would instantly transform them from a rebuilding team into a legit Super Bowl contender. Imagine Allen throwing deep passes at Soldier Field, slicing through defenses in that cold Chicago wind. It almost sounds unreal, but the timing of everything feels suspiciously strategic. Something's definitely brewing, and the NFL world is on high alert. In Buffalo, the reaction has been pure disbelief. Bills fans, who have adored Allen since he was drafted out of Wyoming, are in full meltdown mode. Social media is flooded with heartbreak, confusion, and anger. How could the organization even consider letting go of the man who resurrected their franchise? Allen isn't just a quarterback to Buffalo. He's a symbol of hope, grit, and the blue-collar spirit that defines the city. He took them to heights they hadn't seen in decades, battling powerhouse teams, leading with fire, and becoming a fan favorite for his authenticity on and off the field. So, if this rumor holds any truth, it's going to be more than just a trade. It'll be an emotional earthquake for an entire fan base. Some analysts argue that no team would dare move a player of his caliber unless something big was brewing behind the curtain. Maybe contract disputes? Maybe front office drama? Nobody knows for sure, but one thing's certain. The silence from both organizations is deafening, and that's only fueling the speculation even more. Meanwhile, in Chicago, fans are cautiously optimistic, almost afraid to believe it. The Bears haven't had a franchise quarterback in ages, and the idea of landing someone like Josh Allen feels too good to be true. It's like Christmas morning mixed with a fever dream. Sports talk shows across the city are losing their minds, debating what it would mean for the team, the division, and the entire NFC picture. If Allen really joins the Bears, it changes everything. Suddenly, their offense becomes lethal, their confidence skyrockets, and the NFC North turns into a battlefield. The city, hungry for football glory after years of frustration, could finally have its hero. You can already picture it. Allen pumping his fist as snow falls over Soldier Field, the crowd roaring as he launches a 60-yard bomb for a touchdown. For Bears fans, just imagining that feels like a dream worth chasing. Whether it's real or not, this rumor has already captured everyone's imagination. What makes this situation even wilder is how perfectly it fits into the chaos of the modern NFL. Player movement has become unpredictable, and loyalty is more fragile than ever. Just when you think someone is untouchable, The business side of football reminds you that nobody is safe. Allen still has years left on his contract, but we've seen crazier things happen, blockbuster trades that make no sense until they suddenly do. Could this be another example? Insiders have hinted that the Bears have been clearing cap space for weeks, quietly restructuring deals and offloading contracts to make room for something massive. Maybe this was the plan all along. If the front office actually managed to swing a deal for Allen, it would go down as one of the most daring moves in franchise history. Some call it impossible. Others are starting to believe the unthinkable. After all, in the NFL, impossible is just another word for not yet. Of course, until there's official confirmation, everything remains speculation, but that's what makes it so exciting. Every tweet, every emoji, every insider hint becomes a clue in this unfolding mystery. The NFL thrives on drama, and right now, the spotlight is burning brighter than ever on both Buffalo and Chicago. Could this be the beginning of a new era for the Bears? Or just a viral rumor gone too far? The only thing we know for sure is that something's happening behind the scenes, and it's big enough to make the entire country stop and pay attention. Whether you're a diehard fan or just love a good sports story, this one has it all: suspense, emotion, and a touch of chaos. Everyone's refreshing their feeds, waiting for that one push notification that changes everything. As the hours pass, the tension only grows thicker. Analysts are dissecting every possible angle, trying to understand what could drive a player like Josh Allen to leave Buffalo. Maybe it's about legacy. Maybe Allen wants to prove he can elevate another struggling franchise the same way he did with the Bills. Chicago offers a bigger market, a massive fan base, and a chance to cement his name among the greatest if he brings the Bears back to glory. It's a city that breathes sports, that adores its heroes, and that's been waiting decades for a quarterback worthy of the spotlight. The idea of Allen taking over Soldier Field feels cinematic, almost like destiny calling. But if that's the case, what do the Bills get in return? Rumors suggest draft picks, young talent, maybe even multiple players in a package deal that would shake both teams to their core. Whatever the case, this story isn't fading. It's only picking up steam. Everyone wants answers, and both organizations are staying maddeningly quiet. Inside the league, whispers are spreading that this might have been months in the making. Sources close to certain agents claim that Allen's camp had been feeling uneasy about Buffalo's long-term direction. The Bills have come close, but haven't quite broken through to the Super Bowl, and frustration might have been simmering beneath the surface. Add to that the pressure, the media scrutiny, and maybe a few disagreements with the coaching staff, and suddenly the idea of a fresh start doesn't sound so crazy. Chicago, on the other hand, has been desperate for exactly this kind of spark, a proven, elite leader who can immediately elevate everyone around him. It's a perfect storm of opportunity and timing, and maybe that's why this rumor refuses to die. Even if it started as a whisper, it's become a roar that no one can ignore anymore. Fans have started tracking private flights between Chicago and Buffalo, posting blurry photos, analyzing every shadow, every reflection, every hint that could prove Allen's location. It's turned into full-blown detective work, the kind of digital manhunt that only happens when sports fans smell something big. One photo allegedly showed Allen stepping off a jet in the Midwest. Those skeptics were quick to point out inconsistencies in the lighting. Still, that hasn't stopped the frenzy. Sports networks are running breaking news banners every hour, even though nothing official has been confirmed. It's pure chaos, and yet everyone's addicted. This isn't just about football anymore. It's about the drama, the story, the what-if that keeps fans glued to their screens. Whether it's real or not, Josh Allen has managed to dominate the national conversation without even saying a word. Back in Buffalo, local media outlets are scrambling for statements. The Bills organization has issued nothing but a short, cryptic message thanking fans for their continued support and patience. That's it. No denial, no reassurance, just silence wrapped in PR speak. For fans, that silence speaks volumes. It's the kind of pause that makes you nervous, like the moment before a storm hits. Players have been asked about it too, and while most stay tight-lipped, one anonymous teammate reportedly said that something's definitely going on. That single quote has only added gasoline to the fire. The locker room dynamic could be shifting, and if the rumor turns out to be true, it would explain a lot of the strange tension that's been lingering this season. Buffalo might be facing a turning point they never saw coming, and the emotional toll on the fan base is immeasurable. In Chicago, though, the energy is the complete opposite. The city feels alive with possibility, buzzing like it hasn't in years. Talk radio is exploding with callers shouting their theories. Fans are already designing mock-up jerseys with Allen on the back, and even local businesses are joining the hype. Sports bars are advertising Welcome Josh specials, and murals have started appearing overnight in parts of the city. It's like everyone's decided to believe it's true, even if it isn't, because the dream feels that good. The Bears have been the underdogs for so long that just the idea of this trade is enough to ignite hope. And hope in sports is everything. If the announcement does come, it won't just be another headline. It'll be a cultural moment, one that marks a new era in Chicago football history. As the night falls and the rumor mill spins faster than ever, one thing is clear. Whether this story ends in heartbreak or triumph, it's already made its mark. The legend of Josh Allen and the Bears will live on as one of those "where were you when you heard" moments. Maybe tomorrow the teams will confirm it. Maybe they'll deny everything. Or maybe, just maybe, they're waiting for the perfect moment to drop the biggest bombshell in NFL history. Until then, fans will keep refreshing, keep speculating, and keep dreaming. Because in sports, reality often starts as a rumor. And sometimes, the wildest dreams are the ones that come true. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Some insiders suggest that the coming weeks will be critical in determining the fate of this situation. Every practice session, game day decision, and off-field interaction could either escalate or defuse the tension, creating moments of high drama for fans, analysts, and insiders alike. The speculation surrounding Swift's future and his relationship with Johnson is emblematic of broader themes in professional sports, where talent, ego, authority, and loyalty intersect in unpredictable ways. Sports media continue to amplify every whisper, transforming it into a public spectacle that captures attention far beyond Chicago. Fans are creating elaborate theories about potential trades, coaching changes, and future strategies, while social media algorithms feed the narrative back into public consciousness, intensifying engagement and emotional investment. Analysts note that whether the situation resolves quietly, erupts publicly, or leads to a major shakeup, it will be studied for years as an example of player-coach dynamics in a high-stakes environment. The unfolding story has transcended typical game coverage, becoming a multi-layered narrative filled with intrigue, uncertainty, and strategic complexity. Every new piece of information, confirmed or rumored, has the potential to dramatically alter perceptions, decisions, and outcomes, ensuring that audiences remain captivated, analysts remain speculative, and the tension remains palpable, leaving the Bears, Swift, and Johnson at the center of one of the most compelling storylines of the season. Ultimately, whether this rumored fallout is temporary, a negotiation tactic, or the beginning of a dramatic shift in the Bears roster remains uncertain. The NFL thrives on narratives like this, where every rumor, decision, and statement is magnified, analyzed, and debated with relentless intensity. Fans and analysts alike are invested not just in the outcome on the field, but in the human story behind the statistics, the relationships, and the decisions that define professional sports. Swift's role, Johnson's leadership, and the Bears' organizational strategy have become a microcosm of the broader dynamics that shape the league, illustrating how talent, authority, and perception intersect in ways that influence careers, fan loyalty, and media coverage. The situation continues to evolve, with each day bringing potential twists, revelations, and shifts in public perception. As rumors circulate, strategies adapt, and performances unfold, one thing remains clear. This story has captured the imagination of the NFL community, turning an alleged conflict into a compelling narrative that blends sport, drama, and speculation in a way that keeps everyone watching, analyzing, and waiting for the next move, making it one of the most talked-about situations in recent league history, with implications that could resonate far beyond the current season. Conversations on podcasts, broadcasts, and social media are dominated by analysis, speculation, and storytelling that blend fact and conjecture, illustrating how a single trade can become a cultural touchstone within the sport. Ultimately, the Garrett trade embodies the complexity, drama, and excitement that make the NFL compelling, combining on-field strategy with off-field narrative in a way that captures the imagination of fans, media, and players alike, ensuring that every snap he takes in a Bears uniform will be scrutinized, celebrated, and remembered as part of an unfolding story that transcends a single season or game. Touching on legacy, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in one of the most competitive leagues in the world. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.